We're pushing main story today.
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus.
What does Piranha Plan have to do
would you please stop
with
bothering
Disney's fucking licensing stuff?
Can you at least tell me what
That's why
happened
it didn't happen
yesterday?
sooner, chat.
How many times must I repeat myself?
At least a few dozen. Yeah, like this battle pass has been one of the best for Smash. Like, I'm so fucking beyond excited. They killed it. Ultimate is fucking amazing. Also, wow, she doesn't, like, want to deal with us at all. I wonder if this picture of Mikoshiba was taken where they found the body. This location must be somewhere in Jinsho. If I'm going to stay on the case, I need to look at everything.
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Nah, it's because you play a lot of other games. Smash is like, if you're not playing with friends, chat, why are you playing Smash?
Go there now?
That's the idea.
It's not a competitive fighting game. You're not changing my mind. It's a party fighting game. You know what I mean? Like,
Police may have already scooped up the evidence.
that's how it's fun.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if
Nobody's like, I'm going to solo climb Smash. That's not a thing.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a
We are going to play
power to have.
a shit ton on the day that Sora comes out,
Okay,
though.
here we go.
So,
They
October
found
18th. Looking
Mikoshiba's
forward to it.
body in an abandoned building near Sakura River, near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
Oh, yeah! I don't remember why we were pushing main story. I do want to boost attack, though. Cannot. Cool. That's still really good. I'm really excited, chat. Sora is like one of those characters that not only defined my fucking childhood, but to this date is still one of my favorite things. Hey, Yagami-san, I'm ready to show that case to you, the one about the Cereal Club. Could you stop at the club room whenever you're free? Can do. Fuck. But yeah, like, there's so many people that Sora means so much to. So the fact that we're finally getting it is just, it's like actually a dream come true. I didn't think we were ever going to have it happen, Chad. And I'm probably not going to shut up about it for a few days. I'm not going to say that I watched that trailer at least another 2 to 3 times during the break, but I'm not going to lie to you and say I didn't, alright? Oh, it occurs on you here too. So how's the MRC treating you? I'm tired of it. Tired of it? So soon? I mean, I read every single book in the club room. There's nothing else to do. You did? Already? She's quite a fast reader. Ridiculously fast. Wait till Mikey joins the fun. No one else is joining. Smash is done until the next game, chat, if there's another game. Yeah, that's part of why it's so important how Sora ended. That was how they finished Ultimate. Yep.
Oh.
Never knew you had it in you, Itakura.
Look here.
Hey, I'm a Sawa-senpai. If there aren't any mysteries, then the MRC has nothing to do. What's the point of even coming to school? I guess I'll buy some new books. Club's already low on funds this month, too.
Amasawa.
So, anyway, Amasawa. You wanted to talk about something, right? Is it related to the professor?
Yes.
Indeed. I want to discuss their possible criminal investigation. I'd like to ask you to go undercover again, this time for the Robotics Club. The Robotics Club, huh? That should be interesting. What? didn't know Serio had a robotics club.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A few years back, a handful of students established this club based on their one common interest, robots. Recently, they even participated in robotics competitions.
What does that mean?
You mean the whole thing where they use robots to compete in soccer and other games like Khmer? That's right. Many different groups host them each year using their own variation of the rules. The Serio Robotics Club participates in a business-sponsored tournament called the RE Robo Rally. It's a huge event that invites technical colleges, robotic clubs, and even teams of working adults to compete for large cash prizes. Sleepy Moves joined the stream. Hello. So, some average high school club signed up for a tournament like that? Sounds like an uphill battle.
Yes.
Quite so. It's an uphill battle every year, I'm afraid. I hear they always lose in the preliminaries. High school robotics clubs typically have limited funding, not to mention they lack the proficiency that the college-age group would have.
That being said...
Despite their shortcomings, the Serio Robotics Club made a huge leap forward when one particular transfer student became the club's president. A second year named Domu Itagawa. Itagawa? Okitagawa. There we go. Transferred over from high school in another prefecture. He was a member of his previous school's robotics club as well. Before he transferred, he consistently received top marks in robotics competitions. With him joining the ranks of the robotics club's streak of preliminary losses changed drastically. Otakawa-kun's management and production abilities rival that of a seasoned adult. The once feeble robotics club is practically transformed under his leadership.
What was that?
Transformed? Just one example, the club had typically struggled with funding, but he walled it and secured a sponsorship from a shopping district. He even drafted schedules for the club, which were immaculate, and the club saw an increase in efficiency and productivity in their work. A high school student did all that? Gotta say, that is pretty impressive.
By the way...
So then, how are the robotics club and the professor?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, are you familiar with the string of robot-led thefts terrorizing the streets of Vijincho? Citizens of Vijincho will be out and about, and suddenly a robot will appear and snatch goods like an expensive bag off of them and then runs away. For this is the first time I'm hearing that one. Are robots really that sophisticated? Absolutely. With its mechanical arm, it can fully grasp onto things like bags and make a quick escape. Top of that, it's highly maneuverable and it can fit in openings too narrow for a human to fall. Sounds like even more trouble than the flesh and bones blood thief. The most targeted items are expensive bags that contain large amounts of cash. Some bags are worth over 1 million yen. We're talking damages that have now surpassed several million yen. So then, are you claiming the robot behind these incidents came from the Serio Robotics Club? Do you have any proof?
Well...
As a matter of fact, I discovered this bolt among one of the robot's escape routes. What up, Valkyrian? How you doing? They're the same bolts used by the Serio High Robotics Club. Wait, what?
Hey.
You're positive the Serio Robotics Club is using these bolts?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. They were originally custom made in a factory in Nijincho, but went under and lost all its clients. That's when the Serio High Robotics Club brought them in bulk for a low price.
I see.
Makes sense. I can see why you'd suspect them. Kat's trying to get me cheap by chase her. She's so freaking adorable. Also, D20 shared the broadcast. Thanks for that. Additionally, rumor has it that stolen goods are being used as a source of funding for criminals.
I guess so.
Well, it would be tough to fence stolen goods through usual channels.
Yes.
Right. And now I have just the ones in mind who would prefer such nefarious deeds to get by. The Professor and the Neo-Kayan gang.
A truly skilled
We're
detective.
the MRC. We can't simply sit by and ignore this, can we?
Amasawa.
I hear you. I'll see if I can get the good graces of the Robotics Club. For only
Please
reason.
and thank you.
You'll greet them as an outside counselor. I've already received approval from the chairman. One step ahead, as always. Though I have to say, I'm surprised the chairman gave it thumbs up. To be honest, the advisor and the Robotics Club have never been on good terms. And the chairman is glad to have a mediator to keep an eye on them. As for why they're at odds with each other, I have no idea. Interesting. In that case,
That
maybe they'll just welcome me in.
being
Well, because of the dispute with their advisor, apparently the Robotics Club's members have a general distrust of
If
adults.
I were to guess...
As such, it's possible they may reject you as well, Yagami-san. Right, then. Sounds like earning their trust is going to be tricky.
Amasawa.
I'm on my way to the club room. Where can I find the Robotics Club? In the corner of the East Building's 4th floor. Alright. I thought I was in the East Building. Okay. So, chat, apparently Conrad was not fucking with me, by the way, and they did show Sora's final smash. I did not see it, and I will not see it until we play it. I'm keeping at least one thing secret for me. So, I'm pretty pogged. Because I didn't see it. So, that's going to be fun. I literally went the other one. Hey, Lucy, I'm glad you have an opinion. I just don't have anything else to say about it. Yeah, like, if you're not excited about it, that's fine. I don't know what you want me to say. I was about to talk about it. I'm beyond happy. The fact that Sora's in it, chat, is the best thing that has ever fucking happened in Smash.
Yagami. I was asked to start as your outside counselor today. Is the
You're
president
good.
here?
I'm the club president, Domu Kitagawa.
I
The
just
chairman already
don't have a
told me.
reaction to that, you know what I mean?
Great. That saves us some time. I'm sure we'll get along.
Only
just
using
fine.
my thumb to type, no worries. A warm welcome, I see.
Yagami-san, was it? I've got a question for you. How knowledgeable are you in the field of robotics?
Not.
Not very.
Here we go again.
Huh?
Yagami-san, I understand the chairman requested your services. I don't believe we require an outside counselor.
Oh?
We're operating perfectly fine as we are. We really don't need you attending our club activities.
Turn me away right off the bat, huh? Well, this was a wrench of things.
Okitegawa-kun, right? You already know I'm here to do a job, so skipping out on you guys isn't gonna work for me. Mind if I pop in every so often? The chairman will let me have it if I don't at least make an appearance.
Well, as long as you don't get in our way.
Great. We'll all be friends in no time.
Yeah, right. Best of friends. Well, better greet all the members. Weird. Why isn't it moving? Hey there. Ah,
It's me.
I'm Yagami. Nice to meet you. Who might you be?
Oh,
Well.
I'm Dento Sakura, first year.
Why? Okay. I'm the robot's lead programmer.
Either way,
Taking it to nationals too? No. Fuck these guys. We're only taking dance team.
Yes.
Fuck these nerds, chat. Yeah, it's the robot. I can't get it to move. What do we do? I don't need another tongue lashing for the president. You're a little stressed out. Well, to be honest, I just recently started programming, except I don't have the proper senpai to teach me the ropes. I see, I wish I could help you with that, but I'm not much of a programmer myself.
hey,
You don't want robot idols? No. What are you up to? I'm laying out our current milestones and workflow through progression using Agile. Huh? Like, your agility? No. Agile. It's a cutting-edge program development method that's been adopted by all sorts of software designers.
huh.
Well,
I'll try to rephrase it in a more digestible way. Instead of blindly trying to build a complete model, it repeats trials, tests, and modifications to achieve the ideal form. Compared to the waterfall model of the past, you can have a much shorter development cycle.
Oh.
Wow, sounds complicated. Well, you're not wrong. High school students have a difficult time wrapping their heads around development models at this level. It does require mastery and management, after all. Depending on our opponents for this tournament, we'll have to be flexible spec changes, so that's why we're using this model.
well,
In fact, we're running a scrimmage with our prototype models later today. We'll examine the results to adjust our design principles in the future. He had a really standoffish vibe at first, but he's surprisingly friendly.
listen up.
Yagami-san, you made us a promise, right? Did you say you wouldn't get in our way?
Nah.
I take it back. Hey there. Nice to meet you. Oh, hello. My name's Yagami. I'm the advisor of the Mystery Research Club. What's your name?
I'm Tetsuro
Ah.
Kuramazaki.
My name is Tetsuki Katsumaki. I'm
Hey.
second year. Can I ask what you're making? Oh, these are the
well-
blueprints. I'm responsible for the designs.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. So, what you're drawing up for now for the robotics contest?
Yes.
That's right. This is incredible. You drew this? Yeah. Could it be super shy? No. Is that a fucking baby?
It's me.
Hi, I'm Yagami. I was asked to be your outside counselor starting today. It's nice to meet you. Totally ignored me. Excuse me, what's your name?
I'm Shion Takamori.
I'm in charge of construction.
Hmm?
And what would construction entail? Following the blueprints and building the robots. Oh, so you build them. Sounds fun. What kind of robot are you making now?
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm a little busy. You mind? Ah, my bad. Sorry for bugging you. I need to get back to work. Gonna have to be a tough time to get this bunch to open up. Remy, question, answer. Everyone here's keeping their guard up. Pretty much night and day compared to the dance club. It's time. Oh? Will you be eating the ghost pepper nuggets on stream? I have no idea what those are. No. Are they a cult? Probably.
Time for our match.
The scrimmage. Ah, right. The thing you mentioned earlier. You gotta gather data for these practice matches and make adjustments as necessary. Correct.
Hey.
Mind if I watch too?
Yes.
Fine. Just as long as you don't get away. Of course. Consider me a fly on the wall. Get the sense they don't like me much. Burger King news ghost pepper chicken nuggets for Halloween. Yeah, that sounds gross. It sounds disgusting. For Burger King? Yeah, I think I'm out on that one. Whoa, what the? It's decorated fields where the matches of the RE Robo Rally are held.
Oh.
Dang. Looks professional. I'm Matsugari from West Metsuya High. Looking forward to a match today. I'm Odagawa Seiryu. A pleasure.
You kidding me?
What? Are you kidding?
Takamori.
What's the matter, Takamori?
Come on.
Mizuzaki will be coming. What? What do you mean by that? He jammed his finger during track
This is
practice.
bad.
I told him to focus attention on the robotics club before the tournament. What's wrong?
Well,
Mizuzaki is the fellow on the track team I asked to control the robot as their guest operator. So he jammed his finger and can't do it anymore? Can anyone else in the club operate it? Well, I mean...
Huh?
What? Me? No way, I suck! I'm famous for my butterfingers. The robots are radio controlled, so they're a bit unconventional. Mizuzaki isn't part of the club, but he had the experience, so I asked for his help. Ah, I see. Fine, how about I do it? No, not Takamori.
What?
Why the hell not? That's your reason right there. You have a very short fuse. We can't afford you getting emotional in the middle of a
I
match.
think you're all that.
That's not gonna happen! Radio controlled, huh? In that case...
Hey.
Mind if I be the operator?
what?
You, Yagami-san? I actually use a drone for my work pretty often. I know my way around radio controls. You've operated drones? How much experience do you have? About 5 years worth. I'd like to think I can handle a more delicate situation like this, too.
Come on.
No, wait, forget it! What are you even saying? I'm excited for this
Please.
club now.
Thank you.
Very well, Yagami-san. Please take over as our operator. What? Odagawa, you son of a...
That's the most optimal
This is the best course of
solution.
action we can take for today. It's the optimal solution.
Yeah, right.
No. Why is this even an option? He isn't even the club. It should be me.
Process of elimination.
Like I said, process of elimination. Hey! So, like, this guy's a teacher, right?
Listen up.
The RE Robot Rally permits adult participation as well. There shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, but...
Kitagawa.
Can you show me the controls?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Have you seen the Pokemon Oreos in your local stores? I have. I ate a Mew yesterday, chat. I ate a Mew. Felt great. Huh? Well, fine, I guess. Cool. Now, Yagami-san, let me teach you how to control the robot. Thanks, I appreciate it. Due to the recent technological advancements, you can control every function using your smartphone. Oh, wow. So it really is like the drone. I think I can work with this. In a match, other than the leading unit you'll control, Yagami-san, you'll be forming a team with three with two other AI-controlled robots. However, since we're limited on time, you'll just have you leading the leading unit to teach you the basics of robot control. Okay. I hate this. Whichever team holds the most territories, the panels at the end wins. So this technique is the most essential of all. Blocks will spawn at set locations in the battlefield. First move. Okay. 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 Oh, so you're saying like this. Destroying them makes them sit there permanently. Okay.
Yeah. Yagami-san!
Yeah. I've got this. Go! Nice. Nice. Yes. Nice. Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
Nice.
Go. Yes.
Is this Rocket League Tetris? I think that Rocket League's still more interesting. Dude.
Nice. Go. Yes. Go. Nice. Nice. Go. Nice.
Son of a...
Yes.
Releasing a Darth Saber? I don't know what that means.
Yes. Nice. Yes. Go. Nice. Yes. We did it, guys.
You mean the Dark Saber? Okay, you kept saying Darth Saber. I was like, what the fuck is the Darth Saber? I've never heard of that blade. Alright. For real?
Come on.
Whoa, hey, did you actually win? Wow. Alright, first try too.
Hey,
So, what do you think? Not too shabby, huh? Sadly far from shabby. You may even be better than Mizuzaki. Oh yeah? Better to make a Hall of Fame?
Kidding me?
Hey, Onagawa, do not tell me you're gonna use this guy in the tournament.
Takamori.
This is about the only option we have.
Screw that!
Then what happens to Mizuzaki?
Process of elimination.
We'll just have to have him step down. What? He was quite temperamental, maybe even a bit unstable.
Come on.
No, damn it! Even so, have you ever heard of something called a pecking order? Why give the job to an outsider who just showed up
That's
today?
the most optimal solution.
What he said? Huh?
Kitagawa.
If you're gonna ask that Mizuzaki kid for me, it feels a
Well-
little. No. To be honest, he was acting as our operator reluctantly. Seems he had his heart set on track and field. Oh, is that so?
Yes.
That's right. He always wanted to be out of the robotics club. That's why, frankly, I didn't want him to be the operator for the tournament. That's the case, and I guess it's no big deal. Moving on, Yakuza.
Please.
I'd like to thank you in advance. Yeah, no problem. Not talking to you! Suppose I could say I successfully infiltrated the club. Need to earn the club members' trust somehow so I can get a little info out of them. Before that, I should report to Amasawa. Cool. Neat. I do not care about them in comparison to Dance Club, chat. Dance Club is where my heart is. I don't know if I'd ever pay Hasbro $250 for anything. TBH. Like, I'm not a huge fan of them. Not gonna lie to you, Chad. But they're alright. Malabro, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. High school's amazing, right? Amazing. You can use vague words to perform a search, right? If you fill the database more, you think you can sell it off to a writer or something?
Hey,
Is the quality of the product bad? I'd say yeah. Like that's part of the reason I'm not a huge Hasbro guy. Especially if it came to like a lightsaber or something like that. If I'm gonna get like a really expensive one, I'm looking around. What's up?
Well,
Itakura-san made an encyclopedia where you can search for the tricks of the mystery. Etsy? No, Etsy is my number 2 place not to look. Because that means that somebody handmade it and probably 3D printed it. Which there isn't anything wrong with. It's just I've had some really good products from Etsy. And I've had some real shit products from Etsy. Mystery Trick Encyclopedia on the computer.
I suppose.
Yep, I read every book in the library, so I got bored, so I compiled all the tricks from every book. But compiling them alone wasn't very fun, so I turned it into an app. It's just a basic text-based dictionary. It's really incredible. You can even sort the titles based on criteria such as locked room or psychological deception.
oh,
Can really do that? Indeed. What's more is that the vague search terms are enough to bring up results. Animals staying in ice, for example. A mystery enthusiast might even pay a pretty penny to have this.
Itakura.
You know how to program?
What?
Huh? Of course I can. We learned it in class. Pretty much anyone can do it, you know. That may be, but I'm not just anyone. But not just anyone could do all this. At any place the 501st would get theirs, yeah.
Hey,
Question for you, Itakura. You have any interest in Robotic Club? Huh? What do you mean? This kid's having some troubles with the program for his robot. Sure would be nice if someone would help him
I
out.
refuse.
Not interested.
nah.
Only give me the time of day. Or something for the build your own lightsaber thing at Disney? No, that was also falling into that same category of Yeah. Interesting, so they were unsure about you. Seems you managed to gain Otagawa's trust. God, can't see for sure. But in Okitagawa's eyes, maybe just laying himself a convenient pawn. To Itagawa, to him
being
maybe.
said-
But in any case, if you continue to gain the members' trust, you might find some clues about the professor.
Hey,
Hey, Amasawa-senpai, about this professor. What is it?
look here.
Do you have to put all this effort into catching him? Yeah, pretty much anything made with plastic, chat, I'm pretty skeptical of. Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, what is... The only people getting duped are crooks, right? So why don't we just stay out of the way? Maybe the school would be a better place if all these morons disappeared.
Itakura-san,
Itakura-san, why would you say
just
anything
so
like
you
that?
know,
I'm a Sawa-senpai, I'm just gonna say it. I have no intention of playing detective with you so you can save a whole bunch of idiots. Instead, I'd take Moriarty the Fiend with 20 faces over some hypocrite detective any day.
Hey,
It depends on the one that you're looking at. If we're talking about the workshops at Disney. Yeah. A lot of them were also plastic. Now, why don't we just agree to disagree? Amasawa's putting in the work, Itakura. Don't be a little over
Yeah.
for it. Yeah, whatever you say, Yagami-sensei. And I know I've said this before, but you're still a member of the RMRC. That means you'll help out the investigations as needed. Say what? That's right. You don't just get to read the latest mysteries for free.
Itakura-san.
The club's fun for all this month with the mysteries you read, you know. No work, no more mysteries. Yeah, I mean, you can get it in, like, different ways, you know what I mean?
hey,
But a good portion of it is plastic, still. You're seriously holding the mysteries hostage? Super unfair! No, she isn't feeling up to it, but I really do want Itakura to help investigate the Robotics Club. Okay. Chad, my voice is really fucked from Marv last night. Oh, yeah. I knew it was going to be, like, a little rough, but I haven't had, like, a sore throat in I don't know how long. Let alone from voice acting. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to take some getting used to. So I apologize ahead of time for the mediocrity. Marv was here? Yeah, we did an entire stream last night that was Marv. During the Comfy Cozy. It was like 2 hours of straight Marv. So my throat is fucked today. I didn't get notified. I maintain chat. Best way to get notifications is follow the Twitter or the Discord. Every single time we go live, they're posted there. That's what she said? Yep. Not wrong. I see another coin. F. Okay. Walk is easy to break, but still daytime. There are people around. Should see if there's another way in. Damn it, game.
suspicious.
Window's open, but it's impossible to get up to.
Uh-huh. What the?
Broken fencing, I think I can get in. Open window. A beehive and a bullet. Yeah, that's what I want to find, chat. Just a random bullet, please. Trying to get a first edition Sailor Moon booster box for 500. Oof. Oh. Oh. Well, okay then. We can run walls. We can straight up actually parkour in this game. Okay. Free heal, hell yeah. Okay. That's a little spook. A little spooksy wooksy.
Hello? Anybody here? Coming through. Now, where exactly was the body? There's gotta be some clues that'll give me that.
Like the giant stain of blood and the flare marks. Yaga me, bro. Yaga me, bro. I'm gonna need you to use your eyes.
Huh? Are these burn marks?
I'm gonna need you to use your fucking eyes.
What the?
Okay. Black stain's gotta be blood. Did you figure it out? Did you figure out where the person could have been dead? Do you have a guess? Do you have a wild guess, Buddy Roo? This building matches up with the photo, so Mikashiba was alive when he was brought here. Which means his body wasn't just dumped, this is where the murder actually happened.
Huh?
Someone's coming in. Crop. I can't have the cops see me now. Why they come back to the scene?
I heard something. Who's there? State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to?
Nice.
Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Seirio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face
Yeah,
there.
nope, you saw me.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure. This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki Sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Miko Shiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one.
That's weird.
Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
Okay.
So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
This dude's awesome.
Well,
He knows what's up.
You've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing a Hara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
Okay.
Ihara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yo,
Yeah.
got him.
I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ihara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ihara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. Well, the higher-ups play intel hoarding games. Ihara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
Fuck,
Well,
that
you're
sucks,
serious.
man.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
I fucking really like this cop. We have the photo that he definitely has not seen.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose.
Hell yeah, dude. I like this guy.
Alright, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ihara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Mikoshiba
Ew.
was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m.
That's 2 days
Talking
from
to
now.
his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife.
7:30 in the morning? Fuck. That's early.
Get all that hot shot? And what was our friend Ihara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. Do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Hell of a cop, you only met, and I'm halfway to becoming his gopher.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
Okay.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Yep.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so we couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. If we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
Okay.
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yup. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him, lifting his chin with his left hand. His right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery for maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
Yeah.
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers.
Jeez.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia, take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner who's been around Ijincho forever. The building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
Yeah, what about the murder weapon?
Been found?
No, there were no weapons at the scene. Real shame. I'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
Alright. That's it.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yagami!
Did you jump in a second store building?
Hey, wait up! Hold up! Cut it out!
Leave me alone!
I've perfected so far, chat. Got him.
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other 2 guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you? Will my license work?
I like these two.
Take-san. Age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other 2 pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy. A private school in Tokyo.
No!
Over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate.
Nabi-san!
Alright, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that
Okay,
settles
fixed.
it.
Jesus.
Dumbass rubberneckers.
Ah, fuck.
Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. My motto's to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book.
I fucking like the scalp trap.
That's settled. Give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. Hope you get some dirt on Ihara soon.
What the fuck? Alright. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Why does it stop right here? That man's dead. Hashtag never killed, pretty much.
Really, guys?
Fuck. I'm here, chat. That fucking meme. Ha! Ah!
I wish you hadn't. What a waste.
Cats. Hi.
A name, huh?
Oh, that one's Honey, for sure.
Stay safe.
Your name is Honey. I have named you. Wiretapping? Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage.
Excuse me.
Did you say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Yeah, it's right. Our company currently is in crisis mode. Turns out the confidentiality information is leaking to our
Does that
competitor.
mean?
You have does that mean you found bugs? Yeah, actually, we found one by pure accident. Then we hired a detective to sweep the building, and he finds 5 more. Apparently, it's been happening all over Asian show lately. Everyone's talking about it on Chatter. Some corrupt detective willing to do all sorts of shitty things. Really now? Corrupt detective in town, huh? Alright, we're doing this. Yo, we gotta look into this. It's like right here. Come on. There we go. So, this is where they found that wiretapper? Already quite crowded.
That makes sense.
As I've told you already, I'm here to locate them, not plant them. Huh? That sounds like... I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretap signal, so I came to sweep for it. You're the detective. Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality. But I admit this wasn't for an official case, but more my own curiosity, so... Your curiosity? Sounds like a likely cover story for a serial bugger like people been complaining about. Definitely looked the part. Oh, dear.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Tsukumo's about to get pinched.
Hey!
Hey! Tsukumo!
Yagamishi!
What time is Yagamishi? I can really use your backup. The security guard is accusing me of playing the town with bugs. You know this guy? Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind to resort to shady jobs. I'm not so sure I should be trusting you either. Not trustworthy, huh? Quick flash to this should take care of it. Name is Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. If you're gonna treat my friend like a criminal without any proof, this badge might have to come into play sooner at some point. Huh? You're a lawyer? Well, the lawyer's vouching for him now, is he probably here? Sorry about that. Have a nice day.
I owe you one.
My. Well, thank you for your assistance, Yagamishi. Truly rescued me in the nick of time. What was that all about, anyway? That wasn't the first time I've heard of wiretapping causing a fuss around here. Indeed. Supposedly, there's a detective at the Jincho who's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah, I heard something about corrupt detective earlier. So he's the wiretapper that security guard was hoping to catch? Sure. Presumably so. This individual has performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers and loan sharks in finding their targets, for example. This guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn those clients down. I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective does not sit well with me. Hence, I was driven to the field to investigate. But I just wound up being accused of performing the deed I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do? Maybe try cutting out the sly grins and conspiratorial giggles while you're on the job? But I can't help grinning when dealing with such fascinating subjects. Oh, how about instead I have you continue the investigation for me? You can use this track clandestine science invented by yours truly. Huh? You want me to do it? Yeah! Appears I'm destined to bear the cross as a suspicious individual, but you certainly have no worries of that. I don't know about that. Well, I certainly do. You got an ace up your sleeve. An attorney's badge, you can flash in a pitch. So, that being said, please take this with you. God damn it. So this thing picks up clandestine signs? Precisely, you can detect anything emitting a suspicious signature from a few tens of meters away. Bugs, spy cams, and the like. The signal coming from behind the building. Perhaps you're looking for the source. Okay. Ow.
Signal's weak. Signal's close. Bingo.
Car's giving off a weird signal.
Huh?
Huh? Perhaps a bug of some sort's been playing in the car. Huh? Interested in my car, are you?
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Oh my, a real-life detective. I'm Matoya Ogami. I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you're a public prosecutor. To be honest, I've loved mystery since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating. But I never thought I'd actually get to meet one like this. Is that so? Well, Miss Detective, what business do you have with that car? Ah, you want a case? Is there a mystery here right now? Well, seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town lately, so I'm looking into the matter. And for some reason, your car is emitting a rather strange signal. Who do you think my car's bugged? That depends. Do you ever have conversations in there that you wouldn't want others to hear? Yes, certainly. Discussing days, upcoming trials, with my secretary and such. Could that be the reason someone would want to bug my car?
Yep.
It's possible. Can I search it for you? By all means. Signal's coming for the stuffed animal. It really was in his car. Ogami-san, I think I found the source of the signal. That's Masuyama-kun's. Huh? Who's that lady? It's my secretary, Masuyama-kun.
Huh?
Oh, crap. Damn it. Should pay for your part in this sword crime. Out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing class every week. I'm serious. And I am Makoto Tsukuma, master of the Yagami style. Should not hold back even against the ladies such as yourself. Yeah! Whoa, you're a kung fu? Just my luck. Aw. Excellent buff, Tsukuma. You've really gotten good at that. Your form is perfect. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off at least. Alright. Masuyama-san, let's hear it. We got her. We just got 50 grand for catching her. Fucking got it. What's the meaning of this, Masuyama-kun? I'm sorry. I've been paid off. What? By whom? Was that one defense lawyer? Yeah. He couldn't be working for them, but he also said he's a detective. Detective? Probably the villainous detective who's begun the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone. He didn't video chat with me. What about his voice or speaking mannerisms? Then any notable dialect? I'm not sure. He was quiet. He kept speaking to a minimum. I do think he's a male, though. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Damn. If only we had some sort of evidence we could use.
Excuse me.
Do you happen to give you his name? No, but he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Wow, pretty brazen approach. He sure doesn't beat around the bush, does he? Bribery, Masuyama. How could you do this? Once you offered me $3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me. What am I to do with you? Nice work. Even got compensated for our efforts. That Masayama girl is definitely getting canned without jail time on top of it. Well, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. And wow, who'd have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy. He seems busy enough that we'll probably get another crack at him.
Yep.
I agree. The Shinsho seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And I believe my handy-dandy detector could serve as the perfect antidote to this plague.
In other words...
Are you suggesting we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? Sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first to help pinpoint where you ought to search. I think it's a strong signals such as wireless bugs and spy cams are prone to cause interference. Televisions and phones all suffer from that sort of noise when the vicinity of the converged broadcasting devices. Ah, interesting. So, if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance it could track down a bug? Indeed. There's a real possibility there are victims on the other ends of those bugs and spy cameras. I see. Makes sense. Okay, I'll give this a try soon. Best of luck. I'm reading a lot.
For real?
We done. Good talk, thanks.
Really, guys?
Nice.
And stay down. Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
Oh, perfect.
I
We
was
were
just
gonna
about
call
to
you.
call you. I was gonna say, I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Want to know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Chat, I don't want to deal with him. Alright, maybe Kaido will actually, like, I don't know, join us or something now. That he's whined off his hangover. Or he may just not be in the game anymore. I don't know.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ihara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ihara's
That's
the man
good
in the cap
sounding.
and sunglasses.
So, Ihara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right. Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
I hate him!
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
Facts.
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Okay.
Hey. Suspicious.
Train's heading to Shinjuku Station from Ikebukuro. That's about 6 minutes from departure arrival. Maybe down?
Hey.
Car's pretty empty right now, but when Ihara committed his crime, it was 180% full. 100% full, meaning all the seats and straps are being used by passengers. I'm not sure what they want me to get out of this.
Hey.
Security camera that records the train's interior. Those were installed to deter train gropers. At the very least, identify them. Got it. That was it.
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were...
Yeah, while he ran.
The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained. That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Okay.
What the?
I see one.
Hey.
See two.
What the? Hey.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
Hey. Suspicious. Uh-huh. Hey.
Is that on the camera?
Suspicious. Uh-huh.
That's speakers.
Hey.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras.
Hey.
So many.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
That's a lot of cameras, though.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Hey. What the? Hey. This is...
Won't be any footage of him running there. This is where he got caught.
Hey.
This is where he started. So there's only one part of the entire run that he wasn't
So this was the
detected.
general situation when Ahara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ahara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ahara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Yeah.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ahara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
Hey, it's Shirosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Alright, then I'll let you get to
She's
it.
gonna hate us so much.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
And she already should. Also, dance is important, chat. Alright. And the game is sending us back there anyway, so let's do it. What? Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got nowhere to go, gonna follow my rainbow. Bum, 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 bum. Can I jump on cars? Chat. I can do some dancing in the streets. Ow. Wait, what? School diary. Appeal level 3 or more? How the fuck do I get up appeal? So sad I can't be dance teacher right now. I just went to the wrong floor. That's okay. Worth it. We're straight up like harassing her, chat.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
No, I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this. I need the info.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba...
I'm not asking for evidence.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
We fucking got her.
4 years ago. Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did. Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating. I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side.
Which worked!
I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying.
I'm so shocked that you guys covered it up.
Like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried
I'd say there's a lot you could have done more, to be honest.
I can never fully believe it.
That's good.
So what happened to the teacher?
Because you're kind of full of shit.
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san, you know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years.
Yikes.
Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid?
An alcoholic.
I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher.
Oh.
And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
You really did. I have, like, no sympathy for this fucking chick. Oh, I'm sorry that you were a terrible human being and allowed this to happen not once but twice. Good fucking job. Like, especially with Mitsuru. Like, holy shit. Or sorry, Ihara. Like, god damn, dude. What the fuck were you thinking?
Yagami-san.
I'm glad you're here. You said you want to talk about the teacher who got hit by the ball in the hallway. Yeah, I did. It's going to be a long story. Gotcha. Seems like Amasawa wants my help. What should I do? Yeah, not now. We're going to go... We're going to go investigate Ihara. Yeah, like, we can do the whole teacher side quest later. I'm a little salty about it. Like, I'm sorry. I just have zero empathy for her. Like, I'm sorry you decided to be a terrible fucking person. Like, you also, I'm not gonna like go out there and go, oh hey, by the way, you didn't try and hide this from me the last like 4 fucking days that I've been here. Like, not only did you let it happen, you enabled it to continue happening. And then instead of actually feeling guilty or like you did anything wrong, you just wanted me to sympathize with you and make you feel better about the stupid choices you made. I don't like her. I like actually detest her.
For real?
Like, don't get me wrong, Ihara's not a good guy because he committed this act. But he's not, like, a pure villain either. He's not like a monster. He wanted revenge for his son, and I totally get that. Especially in hindsight that she's the only one that he talked to about it too. Like, so the parents weren't even like fully in the know about the entire situation. Like, shit, chat. Already being Redman, welcome, hope you're doing well. Like, I don't know, there's just no sympathy for her. Because, like, she is the worst person we've met in this game. Like, there's nothing for me to be sympathetic about.
I wish you hadn't.
And then she had an entire other class that the bullying was going on again, too. And she was just, like, upset about it and was, like, giving us shit about trying to, like, resolve it. Like, I don't know, man. I know that there's normally a lot of shitty people, and I think that they're trying to get us to resonate, like, oh, your whole situation sucks. But even Yagame was kind of like, just like, alright, I'm sorry you feel bad about the stupid bad things you've done. Huh? What's up with this dog? Hey, what's wrong? You lose your owner? What are you about to make, dude? Well, Yagamishi! Because you finally met the infamous Detective Dog, a vision show. Sorry, the what? Word's been getting around town of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery or crisis, he calls out to nearby people, learning of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. Seriously? This dog does that. Yes! For the past few months, he seems to have taken his self-appointed position quite seriously. Kind of sounds like Amasawa, there we go. Why is he wandering around the town, though? He has a collar and he's obviously not just stray. Ah, therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's very well trained and the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him rooting around in garbage or anything, so based on this information, it's clearly something else. The mystery chasing dog's a bit of a mystery, huh? Woof. Huh? Something wrong, boy?
Wait.
Oh, he picked up the scent of a mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him, Yagamishi. Right. Am I supposed to hold the leash? He has proper leash manners is all. Guess he was really that smart. Alright.
What?
What is it? You want me to take you for a walk? Please, he's requesting you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? Okay, I'll take the case. Where's the trouble, boy?
Good boy.
You're not just gonna take me to get you food, are you? Hey. Guess I'm not talking to the point in this case. Can I skateboard with him?
This way, huh?
What the hell is going on?
Doing great. This way, huh?
Okay. Is this where you're leading me, Humble? This is an issue. You know how to get in touch with her? Nope. She said wait here. Then she'd be back for me. Oh dear, this is not good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? And you are? Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Aw, what a cute doggy. Something the matter here? Well, he's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here. Facility? Yeah, our orphanage's main facility is upstairs.
I see.
Ah, so he's left here. Mother doesn't seem to be returning? Okay. Yes, and he actually has this envelope with him when he first came out to ask if anything was wrong. Some kind of letter? It says, please take care of Shisuke-san. Ah, I see. He's a good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here, being dropped off without a hint of knowing the truth. There's no way to treat a person. Hey, Shizuki-kun. How long has your mom been gone? Like an hour. That's true. There's a slight chance she could slip by. Yagami-san was it? You're a detective, aren't you? Could you possibly find his mother? We would like to, but... Say, did your mom mention anything at all about where she might be going? I don't know. Okay, how about her name? What's your name? Mikan. Shibuya Mikan. Not much you can do with that. What is it? You interested in the letter boy? Oh, we're scenting it up. All right, track the scent for me.
Got something? Doing great. This way, huh? Got something? Doing great. This way, huh?
Come on, Mikan-chan. Time to get in. Shisuke-kun, was it? You ought to make the dough for his sake, right? And you promised you'd send him his share, right? Of course we will, Mikan-chan. Once you pay back what you owe, that is. No funny business on your end either. Is that her boy? Huh? What's your problem? Go and step on a bone somewhere else. Shoot!
Me.
You're Shisuke-kun's mom, right? Mikan Shibuya? How do you know that? I came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect you to run into this guy, too, but now I see what's going on. A dog led you? My guess is you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. What? I mean... Happens all the time in Kamurocho where I work. What the fuck is your deal, asshole? If you're getting in the way of company business, don't be surprised when you end up dead. I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe you by now? What interest are you charging? She bought 500 grand. With interest, that's 9 mil. You planning on covering it or something?
No way.
Okay. See, that's an exorbitant rate. I'm just looking at a loan shark for the first moment. I think I'll be leaving the Mikan-sen now. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Fuck you, man. We got it first. Know what? I'm gonna ice you and your mud. 900 or 9 mil? The fuck kind of interest rate is that shit? Fucking easy clap. Fuck.
Hey.
So you want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer and I'd be happy to take your case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Ah, shit. Screw this. So is that it? How'd it get so bad, Mikan-san? Huh? Shisuke is waiting for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd sell off Shisuke for someone else. So that's fine.
In other words...
They made you panic enough to agree to what they said? Yeah, I feel so terrible.
No way.
That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough to you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright.
Excuse me.
No good lawyer at Kamurocho who'd be happy to help you. Should I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. Hell yeah. Mom, you're back! I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Good boy.
Good job. But what are you doing, really? You got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? Jeez, boy, I wish you could tell me. We just inherited a doggo! Yakuza-san, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you if I have to. Please find Ranpo for me. Ranpo, the mystery author? Oh, sorry, Ranpo's the name of our dog, but he's a big mystery over too. He even gets away from the house to go solve them sometimes. Let me send you a picture. God damn it. Ah, should have known. So, you're Amasawa's dog, huh?
Seriously?
Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? I can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and owners grow more and more alike over the years. Oh, God. Is that why Jarvis doesn't do anything all day, chat? But this is... Whatever, I should get in touch with Amasawa.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, so sorry you had to deal with Rampo. Hey, Rampo, you listen. No wandering off on your own. How many times have I told you? You'll never behave, will you? Aw, he seems like a good boy to me, aren't you? Yagami-san, well, he does seem rather fond of you. Rampo's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe sees you more as a professional partner, Yagami-san. Huh? Really? You think
Yes.
so? Indeed I do. In fact, I've been raising him as a good, proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, when I was little, I'd read a book about a detective girl whose detective helped her crack a case. Her dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished the book, I started training Rampo to help me solve mysteries. So your body's always sniffing out trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an instant brewing, he's off and running. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's gotten too good at slipping out.
What does that mean?
Is that okay? Like with the animal shelter and the police? No, it very much is not. Rampo's been caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one who picks him up and apologizes every time. He's becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. But he doesn't bite, he even tries to help people out, so they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. You two really are alike, huh? What?
Hey.
You think so? You know, you really did train him well. Think you'd be willing to help me again if we ran across each other in town? Well, I suppose so. You could always try calling for him, at least. If he's around and feels like helping, you may get lucky. You live your best life, aren't you, boy? Ah, Rampo, no! Sorry, Yagami-san, I have to go. Good luck with the case. We should try calling for Rampo next time I need his nose for an investigation, although there's no guarantee he'll come running. Yo. We have the dog partner now. Anyway, main story, please.
For real?
See ya.
Really, guys?
What fucking jokers, chat? Haha.
What is going on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
The fuck have you boys been doing?
Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your
You've
style.
spent more time with Kaido than us. You're taking my best friend away.
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone.
What is this
That
conversation?
means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sukiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yagamishi, guess what?
Bro.
The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out.
Where have you all been all day? Kaido, have you just been slammed?
Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide.
Drinking?
Mikoshiba is
Alright.
a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante.
You're probably not wrong.
And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely
Sounds
made a
right.
clip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Bruh.
Check outside.
It's the Leomon. The White Mask again.
Let's go, Chuck!
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
You're not getting away this time!
Were you really, really good at jumping out of windows, chat?
Hold up!
It's becoming like our motto. The fuck back, yeah. Where are you getting all this shit? Ow!
Hold up!
Come here, scumbag!
Too slow!
Hold up! Won't get away. Hold up.
Too slow!
Gotcha.
Also, this fucking jazzy snaz, chat. Super annoying. It's got me like, hot damn, I really like this. It's just like harmonica bit. This is a trap. We're gonna die.
Oh, great. Where am I?
Leomong territory. That's it.
You lure me here?
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back. I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Leomon. I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys?
That's
who
very
tried to sneak up on
knife-like,
me in the
chat.
afternoon.
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste.
Alright, this is gonna suck. Snake.
Show me what you got. Yagami!
Holy shit! What a badass!
Let's go.
Alright, time to buff the shit out of Snake. Mid-fight, as always. Where is it? I can forward one ability. Let's see it. Oh. What? Got him! Woo! This guy's fucking easy though. I was promised difficulty. Grab round two. Ooh. He made him look like such a badass, and then he just fucking threw a chair under him. What a fucking dweeb!
Shit, Tusso! There's my boys!
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
Huh? For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
Fucking easy clap.
Talk! Path's all clear.
I'm on my way!
just gonna walk. Fucking kidding me? I don't need to fucking run. With these losers, this is free. What is it? Toughness? Toughness Z? Oh, it is. That's an expensive one. Please die. Feels good, man. Here we go again! Woohoo! Well, I could say I'm shocked, but let's be real. No. Who would have guessed what we're doing? Woohoo! This doesn't get old to me. Just gonna kick him in the face really quick. Side roll back up. Toughness. What the fuck? Noise, noise, and noise.
Are we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Ryumon are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
I'm slightly bloody. But there's a drugstore right here, so let's stop it. Move, move, move. I'm here for pharmaceuticals.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Hey, Kato.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Literally just like sold them out.
Sugiura!
Yagamishi! Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Ryumon wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiurashi, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They got me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagamishi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Shit. If they want me, then come after me.
Talk. I think the Ryumon were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked.
Fuck. No, just knocked out, thank God.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Ryumon. But here's the hitch. There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here. Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ihara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
No, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ihara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
This footage is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. A Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Ijincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Ijincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours. Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Well, hey, never chase what leaves.
See, they've been drinking. It's been like 5 days. They haven't been drinking the whole time. Have they?
Ugh, the agony. I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, my pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
Well, it's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really with that? If I could wish the pain away, I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain, you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna make this up to you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that,
massive hangover,
we
it
need to
never
figure out
ends.
who and where they are. There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. Of course, that would mean they know Ihara as well. How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
I think that's a wise decision.
Yeah, right? Glad they only broke his pinky.
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ihara, right? In that case, I'll head back to Kamurocho.
I'm never gonna fucking
Take
see
your
you
time,
again,
Craig.
Kaido.
We can always regroup up there.
I'm never gonna fucking see him again. I'm not simple and clean stuck in my head now, chat, for the rest of the day.
What's up, Kaito-san?
Life's good sometimes.
Anything wrong?
Then there's the rest.
Crazy.
Smile.
But doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell? Kaito senses tingling or something?
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Sari-san before the interview.
He's not wrong, though.
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
Hey, don't I know you two? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
Haven't seen this guy around, or maybe I've just forgotten.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
Alright, bruh. Now it decides to work. Snake pose is fucking hella finicky sometimes.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh?
Why does he look familiar?
It's Akutsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza? Well, If you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
This guy you're after, he was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town? I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you,
Think we'll see Majima? I don't think so. I'd like to, but I don't think we will. There's no way he's not just retired at this point.
You wouldn't even see it coming, detective.
They have to lay hella low, right?
So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next
Same for anyone out of the Omi as well.
Okay. Akutsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
No.
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the wind. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Yeah.
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi?
Yeah, what happened to Higashi out of it?
As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner.
So he just owns Charles.
I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
What a fucking bro.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
I want to go to Charles! Especially now that he told me not to. I love Higashi. Speaking of things I love, I liked this stream.